break your balls.
In Yorkshire, 41-year-old mother of 5, Terry is married to her 23-year-old toy boy, Phil. Their 18-year age gap isn't the only reason why people would call them unlikely lovers.
I think we're unlikely lovers because of our age difference.
18 years difference.
Yeah, and maybe it's because she was in my son's class at school.
Phil had been mates with Terry's eldest son, Dean, since he was 4 years old.
I was a little bit, at the time, I was a little bit upset about it.
And the lads used to hang around together after school.
I used to watch them all play football on the green.
Phil always used to sort of be on his own, kicking a ball around and that, and he used to be the one that stood out, and he always used to be a lot more grown up than the rest of them.
And when Phil was 17, Terry noticed how grown up he was, and he started standing out more and more.
I just realised that maybe he's had some sort of feelings for you, but I just didn't quite know what they were. I just thought to myself, no, this can't be right. He was in Dean's class, I've been to parents' evenings. You know, it's just not the done thing, really.
But one summer evening, Terry couldn't hold back her feelings any longer, and she made her move on a schoolboy son's friend.
I always remember you walking out and you had Dean and Scott with you, and I called you back. And I kissed you. And I thought, oh God, I don't do things like that. But I did. And I come in and I didn't regret it, but I did, in a way, because I thought, you're never going to speak to me again. You're going to think, what's an old crone like her doing kissing me?
Full bore on kiss.
It was tongues. It was a naughty kiss. But it was one that meant that you'd come back for another one the next day. Well, when I was 18, you had a nappy on. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't think that, would you, really? When you look at it, I don't think so. But when you look at it like that, that sounds quite, ugh. But it's not ugh.
It might not have been weird for Terry and Phil, but Dean, Terry's son and Phil's friend, certainly thought it was.
Dean, you're going to ask your dad for some pocket money. So I just tell him to F off.
After a summer snog, the couple began seeing each other in secret until Terry decided it was time to tell her son, Dean, that she had a new boyfriend, his good mate, Phil.
Dean was actually drunk. I told him, because I felt really brave then. And I just said, look, Dean, I'm seeing somebody. And he went, oh, who? Anyone I know? Oh, God. And I went, yeah, Phil. And he went, Phil? Phil who? I went, Phil who was in your class at school, your friend. And he went, what? Like that. And I always remember him look. He didn't say a lot.
I was a little bit, at the time, I was a little bit upset about it.
When he obviously thought about it and sobered up, and he just said, at the end of the day, you know, Mum, we're all going to grow up and leave home, and you're going to be on your own, so you've got to make a life for yourself, and as long as you don't get hurt. And I just thought that was something really, really nice to say.
It was fine. It gradually got all right, and I saw that, like I say, I saw that he was making her happy.
In 2002, Terry and Phil got married, 3 years after their first kiss. And Phil is stepfather to 5 kids, but his eldest stepson is still the good friend he went to school with.
We had a few digs from a lot of our friends making jokes. He's your dad and that. I get in a bit of a grump about it, but he just laughs it off. Everyone says to me how happy they are together, and that's time has shown me that there's nothing wrong with it, to be quite honest.
Life goes on. God, we're old news, mate. Talk about someone else. It's just part of our life. We're together and that's it. I've always wanted to be in your skin and be part of you because you're everything. You're nice. So I love everything about you. And skin's big enough to fit me in as well. Just everything. There's not one thing that I could say. It's not nice. Actually, there is. But I can't say I'm not sure to. Your farts stink. Especially when you've been eating tuna. But otherwise, I'll still get in your skin.